Warning, the sounds you are about to hear are from four nobodies who may or may not be under the influence of alcohol. Material on this podcast is not suitable for children, the elderly, a priest, your therapist, any company gatherings, your mama, or those easily butthurt. Now take your drinks, raise them high, and drink them dry. 4 to many for life. Cheers, F2MFers.
Sometimes I drink too much, sometimes I get too drunk, but every time I wake up I think to myself I love being hungover.
Sex on the big wheel. Yeah, I know everyone's excited about that. Not, we got a person over here just.
I had to remind our daughter that if she doesn't clean her room, the elves will not be here tonight.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep. All right. So welcome to the show, Megan. Thank you for joining us. 20 minutes later.
Tomorrow
Can you
starts
move
elf
over,
season.
please? Over. Come on.
Elf season starts tomorrow.
All right, join us.
They're
Thank
coming.
you. All right. So.
Is that? Am I good enough? Should I put my face in the camera?
You're good. So in a little place in Ohio called Sandusky, I think we all know where Sandusky is, and I think a lot of you guys might even know where it is if you're not from Ohio. There is a amusement park called Cedar Point. Cedar Point is one of the most amazing amusement parks in the world, actually.
Not in my book.
I think it's in the top 3.
Disney.
But
over everything.
Okay. Just let it go.
Okay, Elsa.
All right, let it go. Anyways, there was some activities on the big wheel, and I think you can guess by the title of this. There was some sexual things going on the big wheel.
Why do you look at me?
So, according to the Sandusky police, a male and female, the age of 32, they did not have their names on there.
They were both 32?
They were both 32.
Oh, that's nice.
Decided to...
No age gaps.
Right.
Was it a female and a male? A female and a
female?
A male and a male?
Yeah, female
hey,
and
it's
male.
2022.
Male and a furry?
So, there was a cart of 4 people behind them, and in front of them there was 2 of them. Well, the lady claims that she dropped a pack of cigarettes, and her boyfriend was helping her as she was bending over. He was just helping her get the cigarettes.
I bet he was helping her.
But according to the pack of 4 with the 2 teenagers and 2 adults, they claimed they seen genitals, and
I'm assuming it's gonna be his.
they seen genitals, and the cart was in a rocking motion the whole time the big wheel was going out.
You know that episode we had last week about kinks?
Yeah, what about it?
This might have been one of them.
Some people like to do it in the public. That is a thing that some people like to do.
That's not a public. That is like up in the sky.
Well, yeah, on the big wheel.
Exhibitionism is doing it in public.
I hope they sanitize it afterwards.
Well, they both live with their parents and they have nowhere to go, so that's just where it had to happen. It's like that sometimes.
As they came down, obviously when they got off, they were met by the Sandusky police, and they were both arrested for
indecent exposure.
Indecent exposure. When they first were asked, they talked about the cigarettes, and then the cop says, "We know you weren't doing that. There's a lot of witnesses that seen you guys doing it." So they finally admitted to doing it, and they admitted that they knew people were watching them, but they continued to do it because the sex was so good. Basically.
Those cops had to have laughed. I mean, you can't just keep a straight face.
So my thing is... What? What is your thing?
Those things are high and scary. That's the last thing you want to do is move on that thing.
That's thrill-seeking.
Well, you can say that again.
They were the same age.
Taking her to the top while you're on top.
Nobody was on top. They were behind.
You got to think about it. Like, depending on how they were doing it, She could have been hanging over the edge like, this could be the last dick I ever take. That's exciting.
What if you're someone? What if you were someone below and be like, this isn't bird shit?
Oh my god. It's raining cum. What the fuck is going on?
Watch your mouth.
Why? You're going to tell me to watch my mouth.
Don't talk like that.
All right, Mom.
Your dad might be listening.
He's not listening.
Julie, don't you speak that way.
And if he is listening, he probably
How
won't
long
listen
ago
anymore.
was this? We were just there.
This actually happened back in August, so this was in the
Okay,
summertime.
we were there in October.
So we were there in October after it.
Right, true.
Right. That's true.
No.
But they were
At first I was like, wait,
arrested though.
But then,
Well, yeah, they were going to get arrested.
Oh.
As soon as somebody saw
Well,
them, they were
tell
going to
your
get
son I'm
arrested
sorry.
anyway.
But
Tell
they-
him.
So might as well keep going. Get the rocks off.
your
Don't
son is
stop
also
there.
on this.
well, he's if he's seen any of our episodes, there's nothing hidden on these shows.
I was going to say,
Anyways.
yeah, if you let that happen, that's
Yeah.
whatever's heard. Well,
Anyways,
got some explaining to do.
but you're right. If you're doing something while you're up in the air and you're in the thing,
Did it say if it was during the day or at night?
it was during the day, broad daylight.
Did it say that in the article, or you just guessing?
It was. I'm guessing there was a time, but it was like during the time. I don't remember the time, but it was.
I mean, it
During
had
the
to be
day.
during park open, so...
Yeah, it was during the.
Well, I mean, it might be more interesting at night. The lights.
It'd probably be a little more hidden at nighttime than during the day, but
Right.
Depending on
I hope they
who's doing
sanitized
it.
it, though. You think they sanitized it?
Depending on who's doing it.
stop.
Do you think it's sanitized?
They didn't sanitize. Where are they gonna stop and what do they do? Get off the ride and like?
I
put
meant the
sanitizer?
workers!
Yeah, they had to sanitize it. What do you think?
Yeah. But they probably have had to sanitize for just as bad stuff from other people
Like
anyway.
puking.
Yeah, puking and all that stuff.
I'd rather have
Puking,
puke.
shitting themselves, pissing themselves.
That's what have you done on a roll?
What have I done? Nothing.
But he's right. I'm sure there's been a lot of body fluids that have,
You would know.
came out on
You
those
see the
rides.
people that get scared and pass out? You think they control any of that? Hey.
You never know. Someone might have went up on that ride and was jerking it.
Oh,
you know,
stop it!
Oh, that
You don't
probably
know.
happens quite a bit too.
Right.
Oh,
Thrill seekers.
it's a 3. You. Funny.
But yeah, these are thrill seekers, so they
What
were...
do you have to say about this? You're
So I
awfully
just let them
quiet.
live their damn life, right? Right.
Would you call the cops on them?
Fuck no.
What'd you do?
What do you mean?
What if you were in the cart with them? And they just...
If someone starts banging in the car, I'm getting the fuck out.
But what if you're up high?
You bet he's on
It is
top.
what it
He
is.
just rolls out. I gotta go.
But like, what if you're like...
Car all the way down.
Fucking Mario. Doop, doop, doop. Oh no.
I mean, I guess if you gotta go, you gotta go, right?
Right, you gotta get the hell out of Dodge. All right.
I had heart surgery.
It
That
says
was one of my 9 lives.
So if you're in the
It's not-
chat,
It
That'll
said
be two.
SpongeBob.
if you're in the chat, the one question I have is do you like to do it in public? Does that give you is that a thrill for you? Would you like being caught or the risk of being caught? Is that something
But
you
people
get a
also
thrill
don't
for?
care. So let me take a story.
Oh, God.
All right. So
No,
a
I just
couple
opened a book.
of years ago, I took my son to Cedar Point, and you know the one ride, the like when you're in like the tube and it's the water ride and like, you know, like the bear cave ride. You know what I'm talking about? So me and my son, he was like 12 at the time, so this is like 2 years ago. We went on that, and with us there's a bunch of like emo 20-year-old kids. Like one was like MGK wannabe with long black hair, and the other one had like a bikini on. 2 had a bikini on. Whatever. But like, her bathing suit was obviously like not like Cedar Point approved. You say that, but this woman was at least
She left that.
300 plus pounds.
Oh, the more the better.
And
Shame in
like,
her game.
Right.
they were just making out the whole time, and his hands was like down her bathing suit. It was just,
That was very inappropriate.
yeah, for my 12-year-old to be.
Good thing you didn't ask. Her comment would have been, my bathing suit cares as much as my soul.
Wow. So Socks in the chat it says if you can't beat them, join them.
So you'd be a throuple, is what you're saying, right?
Whoa.
I guess it depends who it is. Well,
What if it was Roseanne Barr and Machine Gun Kelly?
No, because I'd probably throw his ass off.
What?
What a mixture. You have to found. Rude.
I am doing something, but okay. Anyways, go ahead. Coming
Public
up.
stuff, exhibition is. Oh,
Yeah.
are you moving on already?
No.
Oh, okay, Mr. Coming up.
I didn't know
Literally.
you got some more to say. Go ahead. Let's go.
No, it's going back to what you asked, or what you asked. Who asked about doing stuff in public before? Oh yeah, you asked. We got sidetracked. That's right. Okay, so I guess it's kind of normal to like seek the thrill. It's just not too normal to go through with certain things. Can't say. Oh, I see what you're trying to do here. It's so knowing that you have the risk to get caught, but knowing that you were smart enough to pick a place where you probably aren't gonna get caught, that's about the optimal height of where you should be at if you want to
So, I mean,
engage.
I guess everybody's done things in weird spots, I guess, is what you're trying to say, right?
It's easy to explore.
What was
It's
yours?
easy to explore.
What was your most thrill spot?
Elevator.
Alright.
So you did it in an elevator?
Was that like...
So I gotta ask a question. I don't want to know details, but
Yes, he does.
You're getting them all.
did you like hold the like button so nobody can get in, or did you just keep on going up and down? That's what I'm talking about. Taking it to different levels, baby.
Alright, Des.
Fifth to first.
Where? Okay, well, elevator's already taken, so not doing elevator. I guess pick front porch or behind a school.
That's cool. Des!
Damn.
Damn.
Wait, how old were you?
Which one?
School.
School.
Behind the school? That
At least it
was,
wasn't in
I
a
mean,
school
I was
like your
an-
last story.
I was an adult.
You were an adult.
Like
So you weren't a student.
No, it
Doing
was
it with a
just
teacher.
looking for a place that was in public
Wow.
on purpose, and it was summertime, so no one was at the school.
Got it.
So behind the school.
Summer school was out, baby.
Were you on the playground?
What about yours, Mr. Remy?
And the monkey bars.
The craziest place outside, or like in public?
Yeah.
See, she wants to know. She wants to know.
This is where you'd be like, I'm just a lame ass. I don't do nothing.
Yeah, I don't do anything. I don't.
So I know all of yours. So if
You
this
do?
is new, this is something.
Tell me one of mine.
I'm not telling you. You're gonna tell me.
No,
Where?
just in the car, in public.
Feeling what I know.
Yeah,
Very nice.
In front of Walmart or where were you at?
in the park, in the dark.
I got caught there. Cops came up to the window.
Did it?
They were like,
Excuse me.
you realize the park's closed? Oh yeah, dude.
You guys are gross.
Elevator.
He's
in
like,
high
I'm not
school.
gonna give you a ticket. Just
Ow.
get the fuck out of here.
So the park was too
It was right there.
normal, but
Right
it
by
was
the
out.
house.
Parkway right there. That first parking spots.
Oh, really?
Oh. Okay.
Hey.
Good for
I
you
don't know
guys.
I don't know how much I know about
She
the
cheated on me
layout
later, so
of
it's cool. No
Cleveland.
big deal.
Can we guess who it
Cheat on me
was?
later on.
You
Say-
guys
I
don't
don't
know.
know how much I know about the layout of Cleveland, but
Cleveland won't care.
not really.
No.
But
Had a girl.
Elevator. In
Tris-
high school.
Is that Trisky Rapid Station?
Yep.
Yes.
So
Trisky.
park across the street. Mohican Park across the
do-
street.
Oh, you can park.
Oh,
Yep.
okay. Yeah. I
I know that area very well.
Me too.
I don't.
So
Nice little.
that was a place too.
I hear it.
Yeah,
That's-
I can relate to
Oh,
that.
So,
so
like-
you're like all over the
Well,
place.
I
out
can
here.
I
They
can
have-
relate to that one.
That one, there's a nice, really
Well,
there's a nice secluded spot. If you go and park in the parking lot, there's a bunch of trees, and there's like two paths that go into these group of trees. Oh, okay. That's totally. No one's back here. Everybody that goes back here is doing the same thing.
But that's not my most.
Did they know which one was the branch? Like the branches or the...
Oh my god!
They knew which one was the branches. They didn't know which one was the trunk.
Oh, hey! Yeah! That was good.
I seen him fuck. I seen the fucking hamster.
Right,
I seen it running.
All right.
Oh,
What
shit.
freaks.
All right.
So I did find out at my job, though.
What'd you do at your job?
So in my job, it isn't in the best in
This-
the neighborhood.
this one?
Yeah, it's
Oh.
not in the best. It's kind of like in the ghetto, kind of on the west side. I guess my boss has caught several people on camera in the back of our parking lot having sex.
Just going hard in the paint.
Yeah, he said there's been cars rocking. He says some of them get out of the car and do it on top of the cars.
Oh, shit.
You
gotta get me in this.
Yeah,
one.
he says.
You want to join the crew?
No way.
He says you get a lot of different traffic that come off because we're right by the rapid station, so we're right by Cadell. You know where Cadell Park's at?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're right across the street from there.
Oh.
So,
I know exactly where that's at.
Same.
yeah. So basically, I guess there's just a lot of stuff that's happened in the parking lot before, after hours
All right.
or whatever.
Mine was dressing room at JCPenney's.
A lot of people do.
Okay, you know what?
Which mall?
Farmertown.
It's probably a respectable place.
It's gone now. Doesn't
I
it?
know. It's very fitting for Palmertown.
That's
Why are you looking at me like that? I'm sorry, you're boring.
Wow. Damn. Guess I'm going to the dressing room. No, I'm just kidding.
It's been knocked down, I think. But
Right. Yeah, I might get lost.
they have is Macy's still over there?
No.
Nothing's over there. Literally, the only thing still there is Walmart.
Old Navy. Old Navy it is.
Well, no, Old Navy's newer.
I'm just saying, he's just trying to get to a dressing room.
Right.
He's trying to help the guy out.
JCPenney's is the only original building. It's not even JCPenney's anymore.
It's
You guys
what's
are
it?
newlyweds.
Shoppers World.
You guys
Oh,
are
that's-
newlyweds.
yeah,
You're supposed to be
Shoppers
doing
World
wild
now.
shit.
I seen that.
Shoppers
People
World.
going in, and I'm
It's
like,
no. It's a no-go. It looks like
It's.
straight.
I mean, you could.
It looks like the store that would be. Was that Wish?
ooh.
It looks like Wish.
Just
Zero.
like you have to really look. For
So
a
stick
deal.
to Ollie's is what you're saying.
Yeah.
The only
Yeah.
thing they do though, so I did get
They got name brands I've never even seen before.
Rem.
Oh.
I know. They got.
They
it's
have
Wish.
like you have to really look. Like I got my daughter for Christmas. Like they have a lot of like pop. I don't know if Aurora's in them, but Poppets. Like Mallory's huge into them. They have like a.
But
really
like all the
good
toys
variety.
are very like
Old, like cheap.
not old. It's like
Cheap.
very generic stuff. Like
Cheap.
like they got big baby dolls, but they're brands that you've never heard of before. So that's why I said Wish.
Big baby. What's a big baby doll?
Like a big baby doll, like that big, you know.
What is a
Hey,
big baby doll?
Hey, no, there's some big baby dolls.
Yeah,
You mean like an American Girl doll?
yeah.
That's not a baby doll.
Whatever the hell
No,
it is. I don't
there are
fucking know
baby
the
dolls
technical-
that size though.
Yeah, he knows what I'm talking about. I'm just saying, it was just an example. Like they got some, but they're like generic. You know, everything's
Yeah.
generic brand. So it's like
Okay.
Wish. It's like Wish.
It is. But they have like
Even the
champion. They're champion.
Champion was the only brand that I seen that was normal. All the other brands I had never even heard of or
Yeah,
seen before.
it's a little get too.
That's like 1986, ain't it?
But
Champion?
no, Champion.
No,
kinda made a
champion, they're
comeback.
around. Aiden and Robert
Champion
love
made a comeback.
Champion. Aiden at least.
But it's starting to fall back down because prices are coming down. But yeah, Champion was back up to like $80 a hoodie, and
when it was at Walmart for $12.
at one point, but it's out of Walmart now. They took it. It ain't in Walmart
Okay,
anymore.
all right.
But-
Cleaver Jets killer.
If it was in Walmart, I'd be happy because then I can get it for cheap.
Yeah, you know what?
All right.
Go ahead, Sox.
So thank you, everybody. We're gonna move on to round 2.
Go ahead, Sox.